sense trouble coming. Well, the TZR, it's a classic bike for one. I mean, when they came out, the TZRs, everyone said they were basically a TZ for the road.
Yeah.
And they still stand up nowadays. I still think they rate them as a bike. From a handling point of view, if you tune them, do some work to them, you can get them motored in all right. Yamahas have always produced really good, solid bikes, and the TZR to me is one of those bikes. They've not messed about with it. You know, it's kept the single disc. You don't need two discs. Most things with two discs, lightweight stuff, are almost certainly overbraked. But no, nice. The 300mm single disc. I absolutely love them. Well, the YPM class is mostly the TZR250. It's aimed at this sort of classic two-stroke, but because there were so many of these produced, these are the bike of choice from a reliability point of view. You don't need to do a right lot to them really to make them work.
So why has Adam bought one?
He's out of his mind.
Well, we've tried most things, so we might as well try a two-stroke and see if...
Because you've not done much in the way of two-strokes before,
Never.
have you?
Never.
So what was the transition like?
What can I say? It's small and light and nimble. Obviously slow on top end, but yeah, it's different. Definitely different riding.
Right. So what was the hardest thing transition-wise for you? The lack of power, or the nimbleness of the bike, and you've got to push through the corners more?
Yeah, I think I like that bit. You know, obviously having to go faster through corners, but getting used to clutch and, you know, maybe feathering it a little bit and getting a bit
slip, yeah. So where's this? Is this like an 8 to 10.5 type of bike, or can you get it down to 7,000 RPM? Will it pull from there? Or you're not really looking?
Not really looking, not really.
So then, Mike, I hear you're going to have a go on one of these this year.
Well, the YPM class approached us. Was I interested in having a ride at the club bike? Because they have a club bike you can hire or borrow or whatever. And I did it quite a few years ago at Oulton Park. I had a fantastic time on it. And anyway, they've invited me again to ride at Cadwell Park, which is quite good because I like Cadwell anyway.
Yeah.
I've just realised something. You two have never actually raced on track together.
Oh.
Not yet.
I sense trouble coming.
Not yet.
I was just around Cadwell Park, well, around anywhere. I always watch you, see what you're up to, but Cadwell particularly. You taught me how to go over the mountain.
Yeah, well, you see, I do like the mountain.
Yeah, but it'll be fun anyway. That's for certain. It looks like they've got the wide rim on it because they had two rims. The early ones were a bit narrower, and I'm pretty sure this is the slightly wider rim. And when they had to go on Jock's bike, it had the narrow rim to start off with, and he said, "I've got this wide rim. Do you want to try that?" And we put it the same time, but we dropped it onto the wide rim, and it was so much better. You know, so much more stable in the corner. Yeah. You know, like going through Island Bend. You went Island Bend with the narrow rim, you chucked it on, it always felt a bit vague, like you were on the edge of the profile.
Yeah.
But soon it's only like 0.25 of an inch. Yeah. It's not much, but it just felt so much more planted going through them. So I think you've got looking at that it looks exactly right, that tyre. Yeah. As crazy as it sounds, this little clip here is such a good idea because they do that.
Yeah.
When you're racing,
and
it's such an irritating thing. So to have that little clip there, I might put a protest in actually if you beat us.
Yeah, it would. To be fair, I would put that cable tie around it just to make it a bit tighter because at Cadwell it did come off on me, and I went to go out hairpin, and I'm like, "What is that?" I didn't realise what it was just hanging off.
Yeah. No, they for some reason they flop out. They have a little ball and a spring in there, and I don't know whether it's even there. The ball. Oh yeah, the ball's there, but it's all kind of loads of play in it. Yeah. In Japan, they did a Formula 3 kit for these, which were bigger carbs, different ignitions, and all the rest of it. And I tried to get just the ignition, which would have let it rev to 12, no problem then. But I just never got around to it. I don't want any flimsy excuses coming up, like, you know, I've got a toothache now and stuff like that. I want to be out there.
I've got a lot of excuses ready anyway.
Page 23.
Yeah, I've got plenty of excuses. Hopefully we'll not be needing them.
Yeah. I hadn't turned my petrol on. I'd run to reserve. My choke was on. So I don't want any of that.
I think I remember watching that video that you did on that club bike. Oh, it was a good race, that though. I watched them videos, are good.
Yeah. I always manipulate the rules to my advantage wherever possible.